Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be reviewing some tights today and I really like this brand, but I don't often have lots of things from them. So the brand is Oroblu and they kind of specialise in a mixture of slightly more simple, but also a range of designs that fit across a theme. Usually I had some gorgeous ones from their Italia collection, super lovely. So that's kind of what they tend to do, is bring out a range and have sort of a design across the board that goes with that. So I am going to refer to my iPad to give me a little bit of information about them. So these are the Oroblu Eco Sneakers Funny Black Daisy Tights. I don't know why funny is in there, but there we go. These are $17.99, so they're a little bit more on the, I guess, expensive side. Oroblu is a brand that is slightly on the higher end. You can sort of pay up to £20–25 for them, but they always seem to have really lovely quality. So let's have a little look here. So these are a little bit more of their eco-friendly range. As I said, I have these in, I didn't actually say, so I'll tell you now. I have them in a large to extra large. I usually get Oroblus in a large to extra large, so we should be all good there. And yeah, they're in Black Daisy. So they're a black tight, and then down the back there's this really gorgeous, in actual fact it gives you a little preview, a gorgeous alternate colour of like a cream daisy and more of a sort of browny copper daisy, I think, just to stand out from the black. So it's like a seam, but actually it says sneaker tights, and I thought, I'm not really sure what that means, but from looking at the picture I think there's actually going to be daisy print on the bottom of the feet, which I'm here for, so we shall see. I'm excited. But yeah, let's have a little look. I love the packaging. It's definitely recyclable packaging and probably made also from recycled materials. It just has that really gorgeous matte textured, actually really lovely quality feel to the packaging. The back is a bit busy. There's a lot of there's a lot of chunks of information. We've got lots of different languages included, which we love. We love that sort of, we're not just assuming that everybody is speaking English, we're actually giving variety there. You've got your size guide, a little bit of info about the company, and obviously the composition of the tights and things like that. So it's simple yet busy. It's not my favourite on the back. I love the front. I really like the green on it, the leaves, that kind of eco thing, and the tights. Back, a little bit busy. But let's have a quick look at what it says on the back. It says sustainability to wear with sneakers and booties, apparently. Sheer tights in a regenerated fibre with a gusset. So we've got a gusset. Regenerated fibre's an interesting word. I don't know whether they mean recycled fibres. I'm not entirely sure. Ideal to be worn with sneakers and booties. So these have been, I guess, designed with reinforcement all the way on the bottom of the foot and round. So something like what you would get with a RHT stocking, reinforced heel and toe. So it just means that you can actually wear these more on a casual basis with trainers, and you're going to get more wear out of them basically to wear on a more everyday basis. Yeah, special reinforced insole for high resistance and maximum comfort thanks for the lycra fibre. So yeah, exactly that. They usually come in a small to medium and then a large to extra large. That's kind of their size, kind of sizing. And they are, let's have a little look. They're an 80% polyamide a 14% polypropylene and a 6% elastane. So that's interesting. A 6% kind of makes my eyes go a bit because that's quite a low elastane. But if there's a little bit of stretch to the polyamide anyway, then we should be okay. But 20 denier and a hand wash only. So let's get them out, shall we? Everything is recyclable. Ooh, nice. So first look out of the plastic. The plastic actually genuinely does feel recyclable. So hopefully that is the case, which we love, because not many brands do that. Oh yeah, we do have the heel and the feet. Oh, I love that. I love that straight away. Plain cardboard. We're not transparent, so we're not upselling. Okay, let's have a little look at these guys, shall we? Oh, they're so cute. Okay. So there are 20 denier. So they are actually very fine. But let's start on the top. So we have a very wide looking waistband. Now that isn't technically the case. The actual waistband itself is only from here to here, this little bit here, and then we have some quite thick reinforcement obviously to here. So I really like that. We're going to get a little bit of sheerness, the waistband, and then a bit of sheerness, but overall we are going to get a really lovely sort of reinforced look. So yeah, that's going to be really nice. But you can sort of see the line of thickness there. Now, let's have a little look. Are we a gusset or are we not? Yes. So let me go inside and we'll just have a quick look at the gusset there. Because you know me, I love to check everything. If I can find it. Wow, I've lost my gusset. There we go, there I am. Well, I'm not the gusset, but okay, so this is a really blended in gusset. It's not a cotton gusset. It's sort of like double lined, but it's really beautifully sewn. The stitching is incredibly accurate, very neat, very tidy. And you'll notice as well that there's another layer of reinforcement around the gusset that's been sewn in. So you've just got it on the edges here, and then you go obviously into your 20 denier, which I like. I like that we don't have 20 denier going straight into a seam. We've got that little bit of extra reinforcement. So that's, again, a sign of a really nice sort of quality, well thought out pair. But take a look at these beautiful seams. How gorgeous are they? So yeah, it is this sort of bronzy flower and then a cream flower, and the cream has a sort of reddy pink centre and the bronze has a blue centre. So really super duper pretty and actually quite unusual. Really lovely colour combination there. And then my favourite bit is going to be the feet. Oh look, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So the seam goes all the way to the heel, and the heel has got this lovely rounded look to it. And actually, let me get my hand in so I can show you a little bit better, because you can see. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, you can actually see that there's a really lovely sort of edge to these. They're really, really well put together. That is gorgeous. It's almost like a, yeah, just an anti-slip almost, but that goes all the way, heel, onto the bottom of the foot, all the way to the toes. I mean, that is just gorgeous detail. And then that reinforcement over the top in the flowers. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. To be honest, I mean, unless something goes horribly wrong in the fitting, I'm already recommending these because they're really, really unique. essentially they're just a black pair of 20 denier tights, but when you introduce this gorgeous detailing, and if you're like me and you're a stickler for a detail that even other people can't see, this is like speaks to me. But yeah, so I'm nervous because they are a 20 denier, so we shall see. I am going to point out before I put them on that there is a little nick here, and that isn't me. That's why I point it out before I put them on. But yeah, there's a little nick here which is almost like it's been slightly folded over. But other than that, I don't notice anything specific. So I'm really excited to put these on. I'm nervous because they're a 20 denier, me and my nails, and I'm also nervous because they're only a 6% elastane and I really want them to fit nicely. So let's go ahead, let's take a look, let's see if they fit, and let's see what we think for the price. Okay, so as you can see, I have the tights on and they are so cute. They're super, super unique. They're just lovely. So I'm going to start by, I'm going to show you the foot actually. Usually I just tell you about, no, I won't. I'll let you know what they were like to put on. So I hate to tell you that the large to extra large is not the largest, to be honest. For me, a large to an extra large, I know it varies to different countries and regions and things like that, but a large to extra large would probably be up to an 18 or a UK 20. And these are actually tight on my thighs. So, you know, I'm sort of like 12 to 14. Not really a large to extra large. So just bear that in mind, that these run a little bit smaller, and I think it's probably because there's only 6% elastane. So there's less stretch, obviously. But I always say 10% or more is perfect. Perfect on everyone's leg, and it gives you the most kind of stretch for your size range. But let's go on down and have a look at the foot, because that is where the main sort of detail is. Now you can actually see that sneaker style reinforcement around my shoe that I have on. So if you're going to wear heels with them, be aware that you are possibly going to see this design. Depending on the cut of your shoe, you're probably going to see the floral design around the whole shoe. I actually think it's a really nice feature and it wouldn't bother me, but just putting it out there in case, you know, you want that completely hidden. But let me show you that reinforcement. It's just so beautiful. So, oh, it's so lovely. The underside just completely covered in these beautiful, gorgeous daisies. And then we come around to the reinforcement on the toes and the top of the feet. Just, again, gorgeous. Really, really, really lovely. And the sort of precision on these and the precision shaping is second to none in terms of quality. It's perfect. And it comes all the way round, again with a perfect line, and then we go up onto the heel, and this shape is perfection all the way around here. Really, really stunning. I'll just take a moment to show you it from the back, because I think it really needs sort of showing. Just beautiful. Really, really stunning shape, stunning reinforcement. It's not pulled out of shape, everything is spot on, and then just leading into the seam at the back. So if I put the shoes back on, you'll kind of get a little bit of an idea of the back with shoes on, so I will show them to you again. Yeah, just a really beautiful kind of look, and then you can see this stunning daisy seam, which actually is paired really nicely with this dress as well. But I just think it just adds something to a black pair of tights. It's really unusual, it's really feminine, it's really different. It's giving me autumn, early autumn, it's giving me spring vibes, it's giving me I want to wear a black dress but I want something extra, you know, detail. It's a really, really lovely finish on the 20 denier as well. There's no sort of gloss to it, but it's got a really nice kind of look to it, I think. Yes, it's quite matte, but I think the tights themselves have actually got a really nice texture to them. There is a little, there's a couple of little, I guess, manufacturing issues here. We've got a little bit of excess material or thread here. It is like a pull but not, because we have got a little line here, but there's no sort of pull hole or nick, so may or may not be able to sort of cut that off. And then there is a little kind of thing here as well. It's almost like a bit of a double layer in a way. Thankfully they're not in a position where anyone's going to sort of see them, but there is no there's no reinforcement, as you can see at the top. We just have reinforcement around the seam and the waistband. Waistband sits really nice and comfortably as well. But yeah, I just think they're a real super duper beautiful kind of seamed detail. And I think if you are looking for a piece of almost like a collector's piece, I sometimes see Oroblu tights as like a collector's piece. If you are really into your hosiery, they're just very unique, very unusual. Like I say, a lot of them are lines of designs, so once they're sort of gone, they're gone. Yeah, really, really lovely. So £17.99 is obviously more than what you would pay for most standard tights or standard black nylons. You've obviously got that seam detail and you've got that foot design. So the question is, do I think they are worth it? If you're a collector and you love hosiery, yes, I do. My only concern is that you remember the sizing is maybe not the most accurate. I would say that it runs a little bit small because of that lack of elastic or elasticine in them. But yeah, I think they're really, really beautiful. I'm just going to, you know, because they're so lovely, I'm just going to show you these again, because that's where the detail is. Really, really beautiful, unique, different, stunning. I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10, and I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10 because of the fit. The fit isn't quite as perfect as it should be, and that lets it down a little bit. But yeah, super, super beautiful. 9 out of 10. If you're a collector, I would definitely recommend these. A little bit more on the pricey side, but yeah, go and give them a go. So these are the Oroblu Eco Funny, I don't know why, Black Daisy 20 denier tights. Check them out, beautiful. So yeah, let me know what you think of them in the comments below. Are they the kind of pieces that you usually go for? Is it a piece that you would buy for a partner maybe, or something a little bit different? Or do you just think they're a bit overpriced for what they are? Let me know. We like a good chat in the comments. But that's going to be it from me today. And I'll see you all very soon for another one. Bye.